grab, click and drag, and I'm going to copy these. Shift key, click, Command C, and that way I can get these two, shift click, get those two, and I can go to the Pathfinder and punch it like this so that I can end up with a perfect ring. Okay, now this is the center area where I'm going to put the main character. I'm going to hit Command F to paste this on top of it again, and maybe make it a little bit larger. Okay, so undo. I've got what I need. I just need to go and make a new layer. And I'm trying to find my layers. Oh, it's down here. Okay, pull this over here. New layer, and I'm going to grab this dot, move it there, and lock this so I don't have to worry about any of this stuff moving on me. So I just want to get rid of this middle one, and I'm going to keep this one out here so that I can give that's whatever color I want it to be. Let's just do this for now. Right click, arrange, send it to the back. And it's not going anywhere because of that. Alright, so I can now put this in the back. Right click, arrange, go to the back. Where are you, arrange? Okay, so that's good. So back up here. Now what I want to do is I want to get these lines, and that's not too big a deal. We can do shift click and get rid of the fill. Actually, I'd rather do something darker so I can see what I'm doing. And then beef up the line weight. Okay, with that, rotate it, shift key, oops, click, hold it, option, and shift, and there it goes. Where did it go? Rotation tools right there. Click and hold, option. What is that? Okay. I'm wondering if I grabbed it with the direct selection tool. If I did, that's probably why. Okay, so I started dragging it. As soon as I hit the option key, that's a copy. If I hit the shift key, that's where I want it. Okay. Where did it go? Wow, what is going on? Click, drag, option, and the shift key. There it is. Control D, Control D, Control D. Oh, I don't need that one. Okay, once you've got these, go and click, copy, paste on top, and just eyeball this. Bam. Okay, once I've got all these things copied, I'm going to go get my magic wand tool, go down here and hit one tolerance because I don't have any tolerance. Grab all of those, and let's see, we're going to object expand those strokes. And I'm going to hit Pathfinder on those. Pathfinder has gone away. Put those together, one complex shape. And with that, I can use this to pie cut this. So let's see. First, I would rather go and get that circle and do it first on this. So I'll bring that up. No, it's already on the top. Get this, Command C, get the copy, and use that to cut the centers out of this. Did I grab the green? I didn't want the green. I just want this and these. Huh. Okay, it did work. I don't know. Oh, those are the guidelines. I can get rid of the guides now. So, guides, hide the guides, and now I can go and get rid of all this stuff. There's there was a faster way to do this. I don't know why this ended up doing this. Shift click all the way around, and then delete. Okay, that's what I want. And that first circle is still there. Oops, Command F. This can go away, and this can go away. Those are duplicates. Okay, so I'm kind of in business right now. I'm going to go and give this a black outline so I can see it. And give it a little weight. this, Command 8 it to make sure that it's a compound path. And then I can use that to Pathfinder through this and subdivide this into nice pie. Where is my Pathfinder again? That thing is elusive. Top cuts the bottom. Don't want this selected, just want the green. Okay, green and that. Okay, and I don't understand why it keeps cutting this. Okay, so I'm going to lock that. And now I'm going to grab these and the green. The green showing up over there? Okay, green is showing up. This should be fine. How is that happening? Oh, I know why. Because this got brought to the front.
Oh,
that's why. Duh. Okay, so this is going to go down here. Right click, arrange, send it to the back. And now that I've got this scenario, I'm going to copy this, put it up here, paste on top, get rid of this, and it's gone. That's not what I wanted. I want this ring, the black ring. Is that locked? It is locked, that's why. Unlock all. Okay, so this is what I want to have a copy of. And then lock this, put the eye out, click up here, Command F. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go and get rid of this inner circle. Actually, what I'd like to do is keep them both. This is going to end up being the black solid circle behind everything to fill in the gaps too, so it's implying that there's lines there. And then this, I'm going to use this as my type on a path tool for the names. So in order to get this to unpathfinder, you got to just go and release your compound path. Okay, so now I can go and type in, let's just say the Joker. Okay, Joker. White type. He feels like, I think he's like a Futura guy. Never fails. Okay, so there's the Joker. Beef that up. A little baseline shift, Command T, show my options here, and throw that up a little bit. Again, I want more space below the flat bottom base of the K than above. So that should get it done. Okay. Okay. The reason I had to do that is because I saw the red square there. Okay, so there's this. And then once you get this down, you can type in Riddler. Was Riddler? Yeah, he was. Tab key. Don't forget that you can set your tabs by going out to Window, Type, Tabs, and this is going to allow you to go and place your tabs custom so that when you hit the tab key, you're going to get what you want. Okay, and so again, you can drag this and get it to be where you need it to be. That way you center them within those triangular shapes. All right, so that's that. Command Y. Okay, layers, let's bring this up. And this goes to the back. Right click, arrange, send to the back. Okay, and so now this is a solid circle. I can go and put Batman's face in there, and that's a clipping mask scenario. Daredevil is actually, I think, the Batman of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Okay, but I need to, why right away? It goes to Gil Kane.
Not the real Daredevil.
Yeah, the comic book guy. Oh, I love this book. Gil Kane drew a few Daredevils, and they were phenomenal. He was the cover artist for this is his, the cover artist for Marvel for much of the 70s. He was phenomenal. Not a lot of people that appreciate this guy's brilliance. I mean, the muscles and the fingers, it's just, drawing hands is not easy. People get so caught up. That's such an iconic image right there. Okay, wasting time on the video.
Oh yeah.
I had that. I had that one. Okay, so grabbing this. It's one of my favorites. Look at the transition from that. So grab that, put that in there. Right click. Oh, that's a big resolution. All right, and send it to the back. Shift click on this. What happened? Okay, this has got to go away so I can work on this. Command Y. Cut this, paste on top so it's in the front of everything. There. Command 7. White arrow, click inside, and bring him in. Okay. Then you're going to proceed oops. So we need to cut this still. So the way we're going to do that is, I believe we still have a circle up here. Okay, that's the circle on the top. What's that? Okay. Control Y. Okay, Fooey. Command, let's go up here. We'll copy this and put the eye out, come back down here, Command F. Control Option 7. Such a great image. Delete that. There's that image. Okay, so again, this is, I think, a 3-point stroke. And expand the stroke. Whoa, what happened? Okay, and I want to see if there's an overlap to this. Okay, there's that. That's good. Okay, so the goal of this ring right here is to cut these little green pieces. So I'm going to create a new layer just so I can start separating these things out and just isolate what I need. Okay, that's it. Command Y. So this is going to cut a hole in this, but I should use my black arrow so I get the whole thing. Shift click. Pathfinder is down here again. Oh. Okay. Circle is going to cut the ring. It's going to change color on me. Okay, so there you go. Now, ungrouping, white arrow, delete this, and then you're going to have to go in here and delete these little pieces too. If this is ungrouped, however, yeah, it's just more straightforward to just go in here and grab these and delete. Letter V to get the direct selection tool so I'm not having to double delete these things. But again, this may take a little bit of time, but it's really precise. Mathematical. It's a nice grid. Not a lot of people are willing to put the time in. But these days, I mean, honestly, you spend the time necessary to do one good image, and you're a freelancer, or maybe you're doing it for your, a passion project or something, you can make money off of this one diagram for years to come if they're your characters or your drawings or whatever, because of the fact that it's so well crafted and it's so aesthetically beautiful that you can put it online and people will buy this thing for years to come, and you spent one day on it and then you make money off of it for years. Okay, so let's go back to that. Okay, so why isn't it working? Because it's in the back. Okay, so where's the Daredevil? And so with that, you go in here, and again, you know what you can do also is if you wanted, you can come here, find your absolute center, Option Shift, is that perfect circle? Find that intersect. There's that one, down, down, down. Option Shift, And you might go here and then make these areas so that you can put type in there. You can put Joker, maybe you list the superpowers. And again, you would use these bars to cut this and segue it. But that's the basics right there. So let's go and find the Jester. See, he doesn't have the Joker. He's got the Jester. I don't think he's big enough. Daredevil, foe. The Jester was my very first Daredevil comic book. It was a great book too. That's a John Buscema right there. John Buscema was the best Marvel comic book artist. Gil Kane was great, but he just didn't have the body of work that Buscema did. It didn't seem. Okay, that's not happening. Okay. Bring it in, rotate it. Whoops. I love it so much. Okay, any questions about how this is going to work? Okay, so when you're doing this by your 11 by 17 composition, you know, you can make this up at the top, and maybe you put a 4-column scenario down here that's catered to this ellipse. So here you go. You know, in InDesign, what you can do is, or in Illustrator for that matter, you can go here, create a column, and let's go and, you know, you could use a circle. Let's go do that trick again over here with that ellipse. It's not happening. I'm eyeballing it. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to give it a little breathing space, use that circle. That's pretty dramatic that way too. Maybe we don't do the green. Obviously, it's not going to be green. All right, so use that one to Pathfinder. And now you've got a column here. And you can go with your type in the area. You must click on a non-compound, non-masking path to create text. Okay. It's a compound because I used the Pathfinder to make it happen. All right, but it shouldn't be a problem anymore. It's no longer a compound. I don't know. Try it one more time. There you go. Smaller type will get it to conform to that shape more readily. Maybe flush it to the right so that it hugs that. Okay?
That's nice.
So there's a lot of potential here, and so that's what you got. And so the first project I want you to do is I want you to plan this, figure out what you're going to do with your hierarchy, and do thumbnails for next week. Come in, and then we can execute the plan. But the thing is that you're going to make this into an infographic for your favorite, whatever it is that you're going to choose. And we're going to have some custom type that we're going to put up here that wraps around it. And then you're going to have information down here and possibly, you know, Marvel Comics group down here. Make this up to be like you were commissioned by Marvel Comics. And who knows, and maybe you go and show this to them someday and get a job.
I'd really like this.